The English Riviera, Torquay. For over 100 years, one of Britain's favourite seaside holiday destinations. Home to some of the country's finest hotels. And this one.
Excuse me. I am politely concerned I'm going to have a heart attack if I run that quick, you know? No, for heaven's sake. Oh, Nelly.
Welcome back to the Grosvenor.
Whistle, go. You're not hopping, are you? I'll disqualify you.
Still at the helm, manager Mark.
People don't have to go abroad for their holiday. We will bring abroad to them.
Long-suffering events manager Christian.
I think you measure up very nicely, to be honest. He belittles me once more, he can shove the hotel up his arse.
And unflappable reservations manager Alison.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No, that's what we're doing.
No, we're not.
No, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I'm not doing it.
Like the rest of Britain, the Grosvenor is fighting the recession.
The global credit crunch wasn't my fault. I was hoping that doing that, an idea would appear.
And, of course, manager Mark's come up with a plan.
I'm going to go for the more upmarket guests. Guests with money to spend.
All these posh people are going to come through the door expecting the Ritz. What are they going to say?
I'm appalled by some of the things I see.
One can't see very well.
We've got the name, the Grosvenor. It sounds posh.
You don't pronounce the S.
Grosvenor.
No. It's a silent S.
Hello. Hi. Are you the Joneses family?
Good afternoon.
Oh, hello. Is that Peter? Peter. Oh, hello. Yeah, hi. My name's Mark Jenkins. I'm phoning from the Grosvenor Hotel in Torquay. I'm looking for someone to perhaps sort of come in and maybe give me a bit of help and advice.
With his hotel's finances in trouble, manager Mark has decided to call on a hospitality expert.
If I don't act soon and do something dramatic, then it's going to be too late.
He wants someone to assess the hotel and advise on how to upgrade it for higher spending guests.
Sorry, Grosvenor Hotel, how can I help?
They ain't ready. Have you told them they're not ready?
We need all 3 beds in here.
I would propose I come down,
Yeah?
and I won't tell you when I'm coming, like a sort of secret investigator.
Oh. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye.
What?
My blueprint of the coach for that doesn't work.
Right.
I'm struggling to turn it round, right?
Oh, I know that.
Would you agree?
Yeah,
right?
definitely. It's a
okay, because
nightmare.
we've got to look at the whole package
But don't
and
we
make
appeal
it
to
more
anybody?
attractive to the richer people.
What, like
Posh
Fox
people.
Oh.
You know, Guardian
Don't.
readers, people like that.
I can't. The stuff that goes on in your head is nuts.
I don't know if I really want rich guests, because they're just going to cause me a lot of trouble, but we don't have a choice. Generally speaking, rich guests are a nuisance. They're a pain. They're too demanding. They expect everything to be right. Whereas poor people are a lot happier. They're just grateful they're on holiday. What I'm doing is, don't tell them in there. I'm arranging for someone to come in.
What do you mean someone's
Well,
coming?
someone's
Like,
go-
well, like what?
Like a consultant.
Sorry?
I'm not telling anybody. Sort of going booking undercover.
My God. It's going to go down like a lead balloon.
You know?
So why are you telling me? Why didn't you just let it be a secret?
Because I'm finding out what you think about it.
If I say to you, I think it's the most mental idea ever, you're still going to go ahead do it. So
But
we
what
might as
would-
well just... I don't know.
What else shall I do?
But getting somebody undercover like Miami Vice, I don't think is probably a great idea. The staff, they're already peed off enough as it is.
They'll be more peed off if they haven't got a job.
And I totally agree with that.
You know?
But all this undercover stuff is all a bit, you know, underhand.
Local girl Tracy has booked the Grosvenor for her wedding reception. It's the second time around for her and husband-to-be Ted, who's originally from Wales.
Pressies, you shouldn't tell.
Oh, absolutely.
God, what's in there?
Tracy's meeting newly promoted events manager Christian.
How you doing, sweet?
Not Not too bad, thank you.
Last meeting.
Last meeting, girl.
I've never felt like this about anyone before. I've shown how much I love Ted, and symbolically by my tattoo that I've had over my heart of him. The design is a heart with a key going through it, so Ted's obviously got the key to my heart, and his name, Edwin.
I've got all your nameplates for the tables.
Oh, brilliant.
And your table plan.
Oh, fantastic.
Got your dragon on.
Oh, you star.
Oh, well.
Oh, that looks funny. It looks real now, look. Ted and Tracy Davies.
I've been married in the past at 18, but no, my feelings for Ted are... Well, I didn't know feelings like this could exist, if I'm honest.
It's the second time round. It's definitely for keeps.
Do you reckon it'll be big enough?
Said the actress to the bishop. Sorry. Chair.
I'll leave it to your creative side.
We can put it where the big giant mirror
Do
is.
what you want.
I'm feeling excited about the wedding. Obviously nervous. Because we're not the type of people that likes to be in the front of the limelight. We'd rather be set back watching somebody else.
My nerves are going to kick in now, but I'm looking forward to it now.
It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day.
With a large wedding about to descend on the hotel, this could be the worst time for an undercover inspector to make a surprise visit. But for Mark's plan to work, it's crucial it remains a secret.
Now listen, don't say, or promise me you won't say a word. He wants to get somebody in here undercover. But don't say anything, because I'll be in so much trouble. But the only reason I'm telling you is because he is sort of trying to sort something and uplift everything. Oh my God, he's coming. I don't know who this person's going to be, who's going to be like undercover.
What's all this?
He's undercover in like Roger Cook job.
Roger.
But I shouldn't have told you because he's going to kill me.
Well, it's not. You've not told me anything.
Don't tell anyone else, will you?
Unbeknown to the entire hotel staff, including Mark, the inspector is on his way.
My name's Peter Burney, and I'm a consultant to the hotel and restaurant sector. I worked for the AA for 15 years, from an area inspector to being chief hotel and restaurant inspector. So my plan is to go down, stay anonymously one night, and then let Mark know, because Mark doesn't know what I look like, and let him know the next morning that I'm there.
To aid his disguise, Peter is not alone. At his side will be a locally based inspector.
I booked a double room, so I've arranged with my colleague Jane that I will meet her in Torquay and she will turn up as a married couple.
Oh, dear. Right, 18th.
Yeah, Tulsa.
2 arrivals.
No, there's more than 2 arrivals.
No, excuse me, that's all I've got.
God, this just gets worse.
Hiya.
Hi. Hello. Mr. and Mrs. Brown.
Oh, right. Hold on 1 second.
Room 5.
Yes, OK.
4 people.
5 people.
4, it's been changed from 4 to 5. 5 to 4.
Hello.
I don't have a key for you.
Jeremiah. Definitely next weekend. Friday and Saturday.
Are we automatically booked in for dinner?
No, you're on bed and breakfast by the looks of this. But you can.
Reception is the first impression. That first smile, that first acknowledgement sells the hotel.
Right.
Yeah, what
This is
I'll
your
do is I'll
room.
get Dave to come up in a minute and you'll have a look at the window for you as well. No, then, Peter. See you later. Bye. Hello, reception.
Their opportunity to create a first impression failed miserably.
Room 14 is on the 2nd floor. By
Okay.
the looks of it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we might get a cup of tea.
The carpets are disgusting.
It's a good job I've got dark glasses on. Up again then.
You've told Christian, haven't you,
Told him what?
about this consultant?
Well, you've told everyone.
I didn't tell Christian.
I told Christian and...
So what do you think?
As long as I know who he is, or she is.
No, that's the whole point.
No, I'm not being scrutinised.
I personally don't need to up my game. I don't know if anybody else thinks they are here. That's up to them.
Oh, hello, yeah. My husband is desperate for a drink and a Kit Kat. Could we get a cup of tea brought up to the room and perhaps a Kit Kat or a
Hang on a second. 220. Want a cup of tea and a Kit Kat brought up to the room. What number's 220?
Shut up.
14.
Shut up.
Well, when's this person coming in then? Let's just start. Let's go.
It's a secret.
Well, it can't be a secret, you know.
I don't know. I haven't seen his picture.
Hello.
Hello.
We don't do Kit Kat for starters.
Well, any sort of biscuit would be fine.
We haven't got biscuits.
You've got no biscuits?
No. Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye.
Is that brown?
Room 220, room 14. Whoever's in room 14 wants a Kit Kat and a cup of tea brought up.
Is this a 5-star hotel?
How rude. My husband would like a Kit. He's desperate. He needs a cup of tea and a Kit Kat before we leave.
Well, the shop's across the road, love.
Twice, somebody in the background says, "Oh, shut up. Shut up."
Can you take a pound out the till, just run across the road and get me a Kit Kat, please?
Yeah. How much is room service?
Oh, for God's sake.
Mark sent somebody out to get a Kit Kat.
Yeah, but we don't do Kit Kats.
We don't do room service?
I mean, it's just a joke, isn't
That's
it?
terrible.
It's just a joke.
That's terrible.
The reason for me getting a consultant in is it's up in the whole game so that we appeal to this higher level guest. That's what we need to do, you know? We've got the name, the Grosvenor. It sounds posh.
You can't even say it right.
What? Why?
You don't pronounce the S.
Grosvenor.
No. What's my lips? Grosvenor.
It says Grosvenor.
It's a silent S.
Like the silent P in Bath.
There isn't a P in Bath.
Good one.
Oh, and a Kit Kat.
And a Kit Kat, there we go.
Thank you. Where did you magic that from?
Shop across the road.
Oh, thank you. Look, just for you, my darling.
Jane, if I wasn't already married.
I'm not being funny. Let's get this dude or whoever in. But if you can't even say your own hotel's name, we ain't got much hope, have we? Do you know what I mean?
Grosvenor.
It's Grosvenor.
Where are we going now then?
Where are we going? We're going to back to the Grosvenor.
What's the Grosvenor? Same hotel?
Same hotel.
Arriving from Merseyside, Grosvenor regulars Mr. and Mrs. Tickle are looking forward to their annual holiday by the sea.
We're here now.
Since we were in Torquay last year, was it August? I think it was August.
Yeah, August.
Then we went somewhere else.
Can't think
Can't
now.
remember where it was.
No, I
Remember
can't
when
remember.
I left my shoes in the wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
And they sent them back to us.
Yes.
Don't
Well, I
know
can't
where
remember
was.
that one, no. Can't believe we're back again.
can't
Hey,
believe
we're
we're
going to
back
get
again.
ready to get
Mrs.
it.
Tickle.
We're going to get it for February.
Team Tickle.
Well, welcome to us again. We've booked you into room 1.
Thank you. Thank you very
Right,
much.
you okay with your luggage?
Yes, we're fine.
Just through this archway here, my lovelies.
Right.
And turn left, and it's the first door on the right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right?
Right,
Thank
yeah,
you.
thanks.
See you in a little while.
Oh, yeah, they do cater for us codgers. They definitely do.
Don't keep saying conscious.
But they do cater for us. Everything, all the amenities are for us, aren't they, Arlie?
Yeah.
OK, they've converted this from a twin to a double for us, as it were.
Yep.
But, you know, they haven't thought the headboard thing
The
through at all here.
pillows are absolutely
Thin.
dreadful.
Dreadful, they're
non-existent, really, aren't they? Yeah.
And the smell.
Oh, yes.
The awful smell.
So you reckon it's air freshener?
Well, that's definitely air freshener, but it's obviously put in there to mask something.
That chlorine smell, or whatever it is. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, that's foul.
But it's obviously a mask for something.
It's all right, this, isn't it?
The pool's open. I didn't bring my swimsuit.
Pardon?
I didn't bring my swimsuit because...
You don't know. I didn't bring mine.
Well, that's just as well.
Eh?
Just as well seeing as you can't swim, Jack. Nice little pool, though, isn't it? I'll put that there like that.
I don't want to really worry you. Look at the price on the sign.
If I've just paid £120 and I see that...
Well, you'd be well pissed off, wouldn't you? I would.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm beginning to feel angry and I've paid no money.
So there's a member of staff having their cigarette.
Do they not provide you with somewhere to smoke? No?
Outdoors.
Yeah.
Just
Anywhere
outside?
That's outside, yeah.
You'll generally find most of the staff outside one of the exits.
Usually we go on the balcony, but it's closer to me for reception, so if I have to run in, I just can.
Oh, right,
so it's
yeah.
easier here, yeah.
Oh, guess what's
No,
in?
What?
A big fan,
Oh, it's not,
like
is it?
ours.
Get away.
Yeah,
That's very good, that. That's for old codgers like myself.
and a safe.
Pardon?
A safe.
I don't need that. My underpants, pockets in my underpants are safe enough.
A heater.
Would you miss the Grosvenor if it changed?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah? I would put it this way. If we come back to Torquay, we'd have to the Grosvenor.
So this is it, darling. Last night as a single woman.
Oh, yes.
It's where you'll be spending the night. There we go, sweetheart. That's nice. Isn't it? Let's hope there's plenty of room in the hanging space for these.
Oh, yeah. There's so many of them.
Well, there is a top rail, and I think we're going to need it. Is that one yours?
Yeah. No peeking. No, you don't get to see it till tomorrow, even you.
I'm not the groom.
I don't care. You're not to see it till tomorrow. No peeking.
Weighs a
Trust in
ton. Whatever.
Thank you,
There you
young
go,
man.
sweet. Young man? My God. Should have gone to Specsavers, darling.
I've just had a lady who's gone to a room and somebody's in her room.
I know.
Because no one knows their arse from their elbow here.
Tell me about it.
You need
Right.
to employ some decent staff.
No, it's not like that, because where it's all gone wrong is we assume
is
that
it?
they know what they're doing, and they
Who
don't.
are they then? Booked in by whom?
It's not a wedding guest or anybody.
Right, whose writing is this?
Well, we're saying it's not a wedding guest. Is that the
that's
balance?
housekeeping. I mean, that's restaurants.
But it looks like
Do
it
you
must
not
be a
understand
wedding
that
guest.
it just makes us look so stupid?
To test the kitchen, right at the end of service, the undercover inspectors opt for a late dinner.
Thank you. Please be careful. Plates are very hot,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, they are.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to give you a piece of this because that is the most zero flavour piece of fish. It's nothing, isn't it? It's like a little piece of sort of soggy cardboard. I'm quite tempted to almost complain and see how they react.
Well, why don't you?
Hello there. I'm sorry to be a real nuisance. I'm not really enjoying my fish very much.
Okay, just let me.
It's really sort of dry and dull.
Okay, do you want me to ask them to do another one for you, or would you like something else instead of the...
What's the option?
I can probably everything on the menu, what we've got.
Is that sort of
Should
ready-ish? Okay, well, why don't you...
Should be. Sorry, that's not very nice if you don't enjoy it.
Well,
but...
Sorry, I didn't mean to be a nuisance.
No, not at all.
Thank
Thank you. Hot salmon, please. As quickly as possible.
Not too late to back out.
Sorry?
Not too late to back out.
No. Not this bride, Luke.
Luke's dad and I separated when Luke was 9 months old, and he'll be 19 in September.
I've always been like protective over my mum and both my sisters. In the past, when mum's had a male friend, I've always been sort of very, we've got to pass the Luke test first.
Suppose I'm gonna have to give you away then.
What do you mean you suppose you're going to have to give me away? Are you nervous by any chance?
Didn't want to show it because it's your day. I don't want to make it seem like it's all about me.
You are nervous. I can see you are, honey.
Crapping myself.
Why?
Nervous about getting things right and not messing up.
Oh, you can't get it wrong, can you?
I can't get walking you down the aisle wrong. Unless I trip up and pull you down with me. Throw you towards... No!
She's happy, she's refound love, and she's so happy now. It's happiest I've seen her, which is another thing that helped Ted to pass the Luke test, is the fact that I haven't seen her this happy in a very, very long time.
Oh, that's fun. Thank you very, very much. I'm really sorry.
No, you've done a great job.
There you go. I hope that you'll enjoy this
I'm
one.
sure I will.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't look entirely appetising, does it?
I think you'll probably find it's not.
Very
frozen.
And again, little flavour. The sauce is sort of scary in its consistency. To smell it, the whole plateful, it's sort of quite a strong smell, isn't it?
But it's got horrible, disgusting. No, it's not sauce, it's the salmon.
Lost my urge to eat a bit. This is not just a few superficial issues. This is deep, deep problems here.
I've gone off this idea of being Mrs. Brown.
Well, excited. No.
It's Tracy's last night as a single woman, and her son Luke is keeping her company.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
You're cheery?
Well, it's not as if my mum's getting married in the morning or anything.
Yeah. Doesn't seem real yet. He's always watched out for me as he's grown up, and then the girls came along. He's been the male figure or the male role in our household. Oh, is it real?
Of course it's real.
You sure?
Yes. 14 hours and 19 minutes. And you will be, in the eyes of the law and in the eyes of God, Tracy Dawn Davies.
It still doesn't seem real.
She's left an open chapter as far as love was concerned when she divorced my dad. And it took a long time, it's taken years for her to sort of finally find the right guy.
I love you, Luke.
I love you too.
I don't like that though, shall I?
Yeah, go on, you need some sleep. See you in the morning.
All right, honey. I love you.
Love you too.
I love Ted.
The hotel inspector's fake wife is spending the night in another hotel, leaving Peter to continue the undercover visit on his own.
Luke, can't sleep.
Thought so. Yeah, I'm excited as well.
Dangerous.
knots? Have you got knots?
Oh, not there, yeah.
I actually think it's bright and fresh.
Looks like a tube of toothpaste. it's like Aquafresh.
Signal. It's just different. Yeah, but it's bright.
It's what she wanted. It's
Yeah,
what
no,
she's
it's
got.
bright. It's bright and fresh. I don't hate it as much as you think you would.
Having spent a night in room 14, it's time for undercover hotel inspector Mr. Brown to reveal his true identity.
Hello there.
Hello.
Just returning my key.
Okay, thank you.
I'm due to see Mark. My name's Peter Burney. I spoke to him last week.
Meeting at the moment.
Just mention it to him. I think he's expecting me.
I don't care. At this moment in time, I mean, the first week.
Let's get
September,
August in is like so important.
Still, hello.
Please do. And then Monday morning I'll be on the
Okay.
phone to guest line.
Okay, that's better.
Right, there's somebody at reception to see me. It's all right. They'll be fine.
I'll work on August till I finish today.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, okay. I know now. This gentleman's here to see
Mark.
you, Peter.
Peter Burney. We spoke on the phone last week.
Ah, hello. Hi. Nice
Very
to
good
meet
to
you.
meet you. Sorry, it was a bit cloak and dagger. Maybe we could have a little chat
Yeah,
together.
of course. Yeah, no,
Somewhere
wonderful. That'd be great.
quiet.
We're going to the lounge.
Or how about down by the pool area? That sort of bit more discreet.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
wherever. Yeah.
You'll have to lead.
We'll go this way.
You've got
When he came in undercover, I thought that was brilliant because I had no idea who he was. Even I had no idea who he was. When I first saw you and came up to reception,
yes,
I actually thought you were a bailiff.
You did look a bit ashen.
Yeah, no, I thought because you had a clipboard, and I thought, here we go.
If I had been an inspector for
Yeah.
an organisation, the AA or Visit England star rating, you probably would have failed to get your star rating on this visit.
So I wouldn't have got me 3 stars. No.
You know, because there's the maintenance, there's some of the service issues, the food. There are enough things,
Yeah.
to be honest. So you might, you know, if that puts it in context.
Yeah. No,
things
that's
have
fine.
drifted further down.
Am I still 2-ish?
Well, maybe 2-ish.
If I could clone myself and do everything myself, I wouldn't need you to be sat here.
But the problem, Mark, is... Come on, but if we have a look, come on, let's have a peek.
I would see it myself.
Your special rescue for the drowning swimmer.
Yeah.
So I push you in, and is this going to save your life, Mark? Do you think?
It's quite heavy.
No, I'm joking, but look at the state of it.
Yeah,
That doesn't give reassurance.
I mean, a bit of paint on it, you know, just
look
to
at the sign.
pretty it up.
Look at the sign.
Yes. Look out. Yeah. No.
Feel funny in top hat towels. Your hair's going to go very well with your Barney the Dinosaur outfit.
A bride and groom did say to me, Christian, you're a dream maker. And I'm like, what? Get out of here. And they went, no. They went, we came to you and you actually made our dream come true. But I don't see that anything unusual. It's my job. I take their vision of what they want and I make it a reality. Here she comes.
Although the Grosvenor is licensed for weddings, Tracy and Ted have decided to tie the knot in a local church.
That's sweet how you look. Absolutely amazing. The most ironic thing is, as events manager, I have to organise the weddings. Now, although all my bride and grooms are very important to me, and I am there for them 110, 120%, I actually hate weddings, and I really do. And I have to be honest to myself, I'm actually jealous. It's as simple as that. And I'll see you when you come back. Mrs. Davis, when you come back. Luke, see you later. Take care of her.
Davies, not Davis.
Oh, Davies, isn't it? Of course.
Davies, oh.
I want to be up there. I want to be saying I do, and I love this person in front of all my friends and family, and those that mean a lot to me. I'm just bitter and getting old, I think.
got to here for a minute, so...
Yeah, just for a minute. It's been nice, it's relaxing. I don't have to be anywhere, and you're always telling me to sit down. I'm sitting down. And I've not got any cooking to do. You know what it is, don't you?
What?
We've got comfy.
Comfy.
Well, the tables look terrific then, don't they? Is this your job or the...
No. This is this is Christian's job.
It's good.
No. It's a Welsh wedding.
Fantastic.
Mark's taking Peter to meet key staff and to break the news that Mr. Brown is really an undercover hotel inspector.
So, well, thank you, all the staff assembling. Thank you very much. So my name's Peter Burney. I did stay last night in room 14. I stayed with my wife, in inverted commas, who didn't actually stay. She went off. She was a colleague, a business colleague, who's worked with me in the past.
I knew he was the consultant man because nobody asked for a Kit Kat with their cup of tea in their room. I don't know.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I was invited by Mark to come to the hotel just to help guide the hotel in terms of changes you might make. What I'd like to do is leave with you all a form, a very short form, and it's just got 3 questions, and just asking for your thoughts and ideas.
When the hotel inspector revealed himself, it's like, and personally, I think it's too little too late.
In the name of God, Father, Son and Holy Spirit, those whom God has joined together, let no one separate.
Yee-hoo! Absolutely wonderful, amazing feeling. It was all emotional, and she was definitely happy, and I've seen her in a long time.
1, 2, 3.
Ready? I just couldn't consider life without her now. She's me rock.
Oh.
Where are we at with the wedding?
I'm waiting now for someone to go out to pick up ricotta cheese or whatever.
Why?
Because Chef couldn't get it.
But if he can't get it, there is no can't. You know, I don't care if they've asked for ostrich eggs. We'll get them. If that's what they've ordered, then you get them, you know?
It's the stuffing for the chicken.
It's foul play, isn't it?
Every wedding...
Not funny.
Every wedding
Maybe
I'm
it
doing...
is. We've got to have it, honestly.
It will be here, but it's not going to be here till this afternoon now.
Right, OK.
Are you aware of this staff opinion survey?
Yeah.
Is it possible that I could get you just to fill them in? We need them quite urgently.
Now Jane's broken cover, she's been tasked with getting the staff to fill out their forms.
If you've got sort of a few minutes just to do it now, that would be great. So can I get you to do it? And shall I pop back then in about 10 minutes? OK, lovely. Christian.
I've got a wedding and I don't care, to be honest. The wedding comes first, sweetheart. Every time she walked past me, I had this paper put in my face. I was like, Jane, today is about a wedding, not about filling out a stupid piece of paper. Wedding takes priority. It has to. They've paid several £1,000s for their special day.
How much?
Well, it's quite a few grand. We're not cheap here.
That's really kind. Thanks ever so much, Jasmine. Thank you. This time?
No. The wedding comes
But,
first.
Christian...
I don't like Jane. I've got things to do. I'm not trying to be awkward.
So what exactly are you doing right now, then?
Sorting out all the bar stuff and that.
5 minutes.
I have got a lady that's getting married. It takes priority over everything. There's just no way I was going to do it. Not digging my heels in. Actually, yeah, digging my heels in. I just wasn't going to do it. Her whole attitude stank.
He might have had a wedding on,
but he could have at least dealt with my requests in a professional and straightforward manner. I mean, he ended up being downright rude.
She stands in my face once more. I'm going to throw a glass of water over her.
With the wedding ceremony over, Tracy, Ted and their 70 guests arrive back at the Grosvenor.
Just as we got off the horse and carriage, one of Ted's friends handed him a bottle of whiskey.
I remember having the champagne. It must have been David that handed me a bottle of...
It was Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
Dave, with the hat, thought it was big and clever to get him drunk as quick as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please be upstanding to welcome your bride and grooms?
Come on, my darling.
Why?
Because you have to be here, don't you?
Because we love you.
You're my bride and wife.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Bells and Jack Daniels. Swines, aren't they, eh?
It certainly settled his nerves okay.
My nerves are fine after that. Yeah, it was, yeah.
Well, I fell in love with you.
Oh, sloppy Welsh git.
God save the Queen!
Okay, honey, come and sit down.
No, I want more. I want more.
I remember quite a bit of my wedding day, but there are a few blanks. This is why I want to see photographs.
Oh, oh!
The bride has got pate, the groom has got melon. OK, chefs, 6 beef, 3 chicken, please. And a lasagna.
In the ballroom, there's a very important person missing from the reception.
Ted has to have a lie down. He'll probably be all right in a couple of hours. One of our party, he's thought he's big and clever bringing in 3 bottles of bells. You know, the little stubby ones?
Yeah, I saw them.
And, oh, I thought he only had the one, because he gave it to me to give to Ted. I thought it was just a present from him. But he's gone, oh, this is his 3rd one, he's finished it already. Isn't that great?
So that's what's happened.
But honestly, Trace, downstairs, everything's
As long as
going...
downstairs, everyone else continues.
Which it is.
Mr. and Mrs. Tickle are having a more low-key celebration for their golden wedding anniversary.
That's it.
That's it. Oh.
Leave it where it is and get 2 glasses.
A week ago, it was our 50th wedding anniversary, 14th of July.
50 years, 50 years. Remember that, darling? 50
Yeah,
years.
we've said that.
Oh, we've said that. I would toast.
Should have brought both of these, shouldn't I?
Pardon?
I should have brought 2 of these.
Yeah, where you get them from?
They're, I think they're Irish coffee glasses.
It is a long
Can't
time.
believe it. Can't believe
Can't
it.
believe it,
Can't,
yeah.
can't believe we've got to 50 years.
No,
You know,
I
it's
can't.
just-
No, I can't.
No, we have to do the special cheers.
Oh, cheers. Cheers,
Cheers
big
to
ears.
our 50th wedding
And
anniversary.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Many of
big
them.
ears.
Cheers, me Andy.
It still makes me laugh, you know, although I know the endings to all the jokes.
But yeah, I do like.
Which is useful.
Yeah.
Because if he forgets them halfway through, I can prompt him. So did you enjoy your anniversary carver?
Lovely, very nice.
Having reviewed all the completed staff surveys, the inspectors call a senior team meeting.
Have you filled your form in?
No, I haven't.
Do you really see it as a complete waste of time, Christian?
Yes. I hope things do change, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
But they're not going to change unless key people
buy in to active ways of making it
Writing
change.
it down on a piece of paper
But you're
makes no
talking
difference.
about an industry professional employed to come in.
The thing is, I am also an industry professional. I've not just worked at the Grosvenor. I have worked in huge hotels in London in very prestigious positions. So I'm not saying I know it all, but, you know...
But then it's even more shocking that you're not keen to get the improvements happening here and you see it as a waste
Well, I'm sorry you're shocked.
OK, I think let's just...
I think we'll start without Ron, because otherwise we're not going to get anywhere.
Things are not good, are they? You all know that. Your own jobs and the survival and existence of the hotel are critical. Mark, you are a great host, but you are not a good manager. And you've got to be.
I was a good manager. I was successful enough to build up to 3 hotels. So I must have done something right at some time in the past.
So that makes it almost worse.
No, it's this hotel.
OK, we've got a head in the kitchen, we've got a head of functions, a head of sales. Who's in charge of the bar staff? When I ask them, they haven't a clue. You've got to give the management your all now, OK?
I'll squeeze it into my 18-hour day.
No. Delegate.
No, I
Delegate.
will. No, I will. Of course I will. That's why you're here.
And I think the visible sign of staff smoking is not acceptable. Jane, do you want to add anything?
You are actually portraying a very bad picture of the hospitality industry. The glimpse that I'm getting from it needs to be shifted hugely forward. I came to Torquay 30 years ago with an aim of lifting the standards, and I've seen a situation that frankly is as bad as anything I saw 30 years ago. I'm appalled by some of the things I see.
Professional? If I ever see her again, it'll be too soon.
I'm absolutely horrified. Appalling. Oh, shut up, you stupid cow. I thought that Alex Pellizzi was a bitch for that hotel inspector. But she's not. She got nothing on her, mate.
I must have come around and thought, hey, yep, there's a party going on. Where is it?
Don't be angry. I'm going to sort the appropriate person. David!
Gee, batteries!
At what point did we think it funny to ply my husband with alcoholic beverages?
No, he said, can you get me a little bottle, just to sort of a bit of Dutch
which
courage.
I understand.
Yeah.
And how many little bottles was that, David?
No, but then he said, can you get me another one at the...
I want to see your eyes when I'm talking to you, not your glasses, because
Yeah.
I'm not a happy woman.
Yeah.
I feel like some loving tonight.
Well, I didn't think that he would drink.
No, you didn't think. And think yourself lucky that I'm not going absolutely ape on you right now,
Yeah.
because today is my wedding day.
Yeah.
And I've married the man that I love. Now,
Yeah.
thank God, he's had 2 minutes sleep and he's okay. Please don't ever do that to me again in public.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe we should turn it into a smoking hotel. Maybe I should sort out the smoke detectors, get permission, so that every bedroom is a smoking room.
Do you know what, Mark? You'd make
and
a fortune.
only smokers are allowed. I don't mind the staff not smoking, but I'm a bit confused about where I'm going to smoke. We're allowed to say no to... We're allowed to explain to
Yes,
the 14.
I know.
You guys, what's
Yeah, sorry, there was an emergency.
It wasn't me. I'm not even smoking.
Next Thursday, I'll be prowling around.
OK.
I've got electronic ones in my office. I can say that to my heart's content.
Want a new luxury seating area next Thursday.
Yeah, I'll find somewhere for the staff.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it already.
OK.
All right, I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you think he saw mine in my hand? I was hiding them.
Yeah.
When he returns, Peter's expecting to see upgraded rooms and a brand new menu.
have intended or intentionally drunk as much as he did. Dave has apologised profusely, but I will never let him live it down.
I would say, you know, weddings are a day you never forget. I think Ted will never remember it, to be honest.
Next time on The Hotel.
Sausages.
I don't want to see your sausage.
Posh upmarket people can have the award-winning sausages. They're not allowed to sit in the with the poor people and eat it. You always expect the red rope.
Never. I'd put the red rope to put around your neck. That'd help me.
I swear to God, it's going to be like the Titanic. I can hear Celine Dion singing now.
Doggy diva. No premium sausages for you. Sausages. They've got to be here. Nobody's eating them. If this goes under and everybody loses their job, they don't deserve to have a job because they're not smart enough.